The pitch. In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Will Benson getting ready to hit.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Glass now, ready to deals. Line drive. 2 away. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds.
Center fielder, number 7, Spencer Steer.
And first offering is fouled off. That to right. And makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And there's a foul ball.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game. But ultimately,
this looks like extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Stays alive.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Ready play to end the inning. Top of the 2nd, and now it's switch hitting 3rd baseman Jeimer Candelario. And the right-hander back to work. And a swing and a miss.
So here's an interesting note on Glass now. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. It sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at. Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one to first. Freeman steps on the bag and quickly one away in the 2nd. Jonathan India at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
On the ground, Sweeney zips it across, and a couple of quick outs. And now it's going to be Jake Fraley. And a big swing and a miss.
Starts him with a breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
And that one in the air center field. He's got it, and that is out number. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2, and up to the plate is Will Smith.
Ball.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Smith will handle the catching duties in this one. 29 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Hit in the air, right field. 1 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That's in for a strike. 2nd inning here, no score. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 down. Jason Hayward now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. In now for the Reds, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Glass now back to work. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's Tony Kemp. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. Cut on and missed. 96 with that fastball.
It's 0-1.
Outside. And the count is 1-1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Ball.
Off the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Lined into right. And that gets down for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez snags it for the second out. So the batting order turns over. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here comes Chris Taylor. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Ball 1 there. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Taylor is out, and there's 1 down. And now the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. And that one missing low.
1 ball, no strike.
That's down and in. 1 out, bases empty. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 3. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Just missed.
1-1.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Got him. And there's 2 away. And up next for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Fires it to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
He gets there with the slide. And that's a great play for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the right fielder, Will Benson. The pitch. And a ground ball to first. Freeman takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Now
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. In the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away. Jamer Candelario, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Wouldn't chase that time. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the 2nd game of the series. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. It's 1-1. So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's going to be Jonathan India, grounded out to short in his first trip. This to center field. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. Back here in LA, and here is Will Smith. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And it's 1-1.
Inside.
And another ball.
2-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one.
Full count.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And it gets by him.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball. But he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
1-2 to count.
1-2 now. On the ground left side. 6, 4,
That's it.
3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1. Here's Jason Hayward.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
The 0-2.
0-2.
Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
That missed. That's the ball.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
That's the ball.
There's a ball.
2 balls,
Safe
no
at
strike.
second, and that was not close. Right through there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that
3-1.
pitch.
That one not close. Ball 3. And fouled off. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take the base.
So first and second with 2 outs. Trey Sweeney steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
That's low. That's a
And
ball.
the slider just misses. And the count 1-2. Up the middle, De La Cruz. In plenty of time to first play. Ready now for the 5th inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Jake Fraley. And the pitch. This one in the air center field. Outman sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Encarnacion Strand now
No
at the
ball,
plate
1
as
strike.
he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now Tony Kemp. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
There goes the runner. Foul ball still 0-2. Glasnow picks to first.
Hey, you beat it up.
And the 0-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Now a chance for Daniel Veoheen. Glasnow picks to first, and he's back in there. Veoheen, 24 years old, and he's a native of Colombia. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Runner on the go. Boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Right side. Encarnacion Strand takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. That's a base hit. Freeman headed for third. And that's a 2-out double. So 2 down, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith, 1 for 2. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a 4.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Hernandez swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-2.
Swings and misses. Struck. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Ellie De La Cruz.
1-0.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. That one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one for strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Tracks it down for the out. 1 down. Next for Cincinnati, Will Benson. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I think he was a little excited there. Saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here is Spencer Steer. He's 0 for 1. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
That missed. That's the ball.
First offering, and it just misses. And another ball.
Down.
That's in there, and that is strike 1. The wind of the pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And there's a ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Chris Taylor. Fought off foul. Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Wouldn't chase that time. Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to first. Taylor out on the play. Sweeney stands in now, looks at that one inside. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Right through there for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
The wide to kick the pitch. Got him swinging. JP Fireisen into the game. He's been so good against lefties. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Jamer Candelario. And he swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
0-1.
that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
On a line, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Jonathan India goes after that one for strike one.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Yeah, you can see he just kind of stabbed at that one instead of just keeping his hands soft and absorbing the baseball with the bat.
Got him swinging for the K. And the runner stays where he is. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one is lifted in the air. Outman in and to his right. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down. Now here is Christian Encarnacion Strand. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Outside low. Ball 1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Ripped on a line. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play. Back here at Chavez Ravine, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, James Outman. Got it started a little too early, strike 1. Caught him looking for the K. Now the number 2 hitter, Gavin Lux. And that one just misses a ball and no strikes. And it skips in the dirt. Just missed. And a 4-pitch walk. Man at first with 1 gone. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or 2. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
And the pitching change here, Alex Vesia.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Daniel Veohi digs in now. This one in the air. He's under it. Puts it away for the out. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at-bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or a weak contact in the infield.
Back here in L.A., now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
And he deals. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
That's a slider for a strike. And that's outside. And that's ball 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's filled up.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Candelario on to first, and they get the out on Smith. Hernandez stands in now and watches strike 1. Big swing and a miss. 2 out, space is empty. Popped up. Sizing this one up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. All set to start the 9th in this one. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. Vesia back to work. On the ground, right side. Lux. Now 1 gone in the 9th. And now the center fielder, Spencer Steer.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. And there's a foul ball. And the 0-1. And that one fouled off. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Almost got him. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, Lux. Not in time, and he reaches safely. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On to pinch run, Stuart Fairchild. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Jonathan India. First pitch, not close.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game.
Runner on the go. Slice to right. The relay throw. Not in time. It's a double.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did. And
this ball gets down. It's a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Freddie Freeman.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
So coming into the game now on defense, Jeimer Candelario. He's the new third baseman. The pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And he hits a ground ball right side. Kemp gets it to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. He's 2 outs away. And next for L.A., Chris Taylor. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Got one out to right. Benson on his way over. Makes the grab. And there are 2 down. So they're making a move for
Now pitching for the Reds.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds